Well, I can tell you a conversation with Khloe Kardashian was certainly not on this Chesterfield mother's bingo card, but through social media, it happened. And now her son and his classmates are in for a much more comfortable school year.
I was in such disbelief.
You could say Susanna Berrios is still in shock after a shot in the dark on social media ended up in a year-changing donation from a famous Kardashian.
I never thought it was real.
Let's go back to August. Berrios attended her son's back-to-school night at C.C. Wells Elementary in Chesterfield County. She saw the classroom needed some help.
I see the kids are sitting in actually little stools, and I feel like that's kind of uncomfortable for them.
And shortly after, she received this email from her son's teacher asking for donations for class projects. So that's when she turned to social media.
I'm here for a few school supplies.
I was scrolling on TikTok and I saw that she just recently posted her video being on Target. I think she was shopping for her kids' supplies, and I don't know, it just felt like doing it at that moment, and I made the comment.
Berrios commented on this video of Khloe in Target, writing, quote, "Khloe, I really admire you. Would you donate for my son's school for new tables and chairs for his classroom? His classmates are sitting on bar stools, no support or anything, really uncomfortable. I hope you see this. I love you." And in hours, the comment got more than 8,000 likes and a response from Khloe, who wrote, "Can you send the links?"
That was kind of crazy, and then from there it went just crazy.
Berrios says the next day she saw this message on the link.
And it says a donor from California has fully funded the project. Wow. And I mean, who's in California, and all these things going crazy in my TikTok, and I'm like, it has to be Khloe. And then after that, she replied to one of my comments, and she said, "I hope your son has a great school year."
Her son's teacher also in shock.
She couldn't believe it. She said, "Oh my God, wow, thank you, this is God."
And now Berrios hoping Khloe will also see this message too.
Thank you so much for having such a kind heart, being a person like her that I mean, I bet she has million, trillion things in front of her, and paying attention to something like that, I think is very human from her. So.
Now, this mother tells me the classroom is thinking of a creative way to say thank you. So, of course, we'll keep you posted on that side of the story. In Chesterfield, I'm Autumn Childress, 8 News.
In your Positively Richmond this morning, many came out to a variety of events Saturday, from the Dominion Energy Parade in Richmond to the Hopewell Holiday Light Boat Parade. Our 8 News crew stopped by to check it all the excitement out of the 42nd annual Dominion Energy Christmas Parade. Crowds of people came out to see colorful floats, giant helium balloons, and of course the legendary Santa himself. Even the Grinch made an appearance. We asked a few attendees what they liked most about the event.
I like the Christmas spirit and the people all coming together as a community to contribute to a Christmas parade. I just like coming here with your family, building memories and having a good time watching the parade.
The parade also had high school and college marching bands, princesses, and superheroes.
It's a Living History Weekend at the Virginia Museum of History and Culture. Interpreters will be playing historical characters throughout the museum, interacting with visitors, and bringing the museum experience to life all weekend. We did get a chance to stop by today, and museum officials reminded us that these historical figures were real people just like you.
Often we think 250 years ago was a really long time, right? And it's sometimes hard for us to remember and think about how these people live. It's a great opportunity to kind of focus on the human factor of the American Revolution. Remember that these were human beings, individuals just like us, that all contributed to American independence.
Many of the interactions and programs are included through standard admission, with a select few requiring separate tickets. For more information on this, visit virginiahistory.org.
Us live in Richmond. And Alexis, what else can you tell us about this big meeting?
Heather, good morning. I'm here at the Virginia Museum of History and Culture, where today's meeting is expected to take place later this morning. Senator Tim Kaine will be gathering local leaders and other top officials to try to get to the root of that pervasive mail delivery and delay issue and finally provide some long-awaited answers to some very frustrated residents. This morning's call to action comes after local leaders were recently found out that hundreds of colon cancer test samples were delivered after their 15-day window, rendering them invalid. But it's not just the mailing delays that residents are demanding answers for. Residents have reported vandalized mailboxes, stolen packages, and even internal issues like staffing shortages. A few weeks ago, USPS officials declined lawmakers' second request for a, quote, postal town hall. The first town hall meeting was supposed to be in December, but was abruptly canceled. Now, officials say as we enter tax season and are bracing for some major elections, they don't want to let the U.S. Postal Service continue evading those concerns. Now, 8 News has since reached out to the United States Postal Service for some answers, but we have not yet heard back. We do know, though, later today, the meeting starts at 10 a.m., and we want to remind you that it is not open to the public. However, 8 News will be here in attendance, so make sure you're sticking with us throughout the day, both on air and online, for those latest developments. In Richmond, Alexis Bellamy, 8 News.
Just in time for the first day, huh?
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
That is good news. Look at this shot.
My goodness.
Is that William?
Yes, it is.
Thank you, William, for that shot for this beautiful start to our Friday. Thanks so much for joining us. Have a great day, everybody. All right, we're back at 5:23 with this gorgeous shot of the downtown skyline. We want to thank our photojournalist, William, for this shot. Look at that reflection there from the James River. We want to switch gears now to our Storm Tracker 8 forecast. Thank you to our photojournalist, William, for this gorgeous shot of the Appomattox River. That looks like a pretty nice start to our Wednesday.
I mean, spectacular. Yeah, look at that shot there. Lots of pre-dawn, well, now dawn light, because we sun has come up at 6:25 this morning.
Rise and believe. We are in Paris too.
We're in Paris, Matt. Did you know?
Oui. There you go. Yeah. Very good. I mean, that's a beautiful shot too. Yeah. We can't complain about. Is that Richmond?
That's right now.
That is Richmond. Oh
yes,
my!
Right,
look how beautiful that is.
We are getting some sunshine breaking through right now, but more.
Well, Richmonders gathered to raise awareness and money for the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention in Bird Park Saturday. Friends, family, and neighbors walked side by side in the Out of the Darkness walk, supporting each other and remembering the lives lost to suicide.
I think it's important for people to know that if they have someone that they're worried about, reach out to them. Someone having that feeling of someone cares enough to make sure I'm okay, to check in with me, could be the change that just helps them through another day.
Now, if you or a loved one are struggling and needs emotional support, the Suicide and Crisis Lifeline is 988. It's available for everyone 24/7. It's free and completely confidential.
My name is Sean Redmond, retired U.S. Air Force.
I'm extremely prideful. Whatever I talk about, my 20 years in the military, people just see that there's a smile, a glow, they say, come to me. I didn't see how I was different from any other airman. I showed up to duty. I showed up and I did my job well. I stayed proficient in my duty. But I always had that one part that my team couldn't know about me. It was part of Don't Ask, Don't Tell. I went through the Don't Ask, Don't Tell, and I retired during the Don't Ask, Don't Tell. I served in the closet as a gay man.
The propaganda kind of at that time was the best way to fix yourself if you were gay was to marry a woman. And so I did that. And we had a child.
My big coming out was by accident on Facebook. My husband at the time when we were dating, he made that change relationship post.
I immediately started getting messages of support from my Air Force buddies. And the cool thing is my daughter, it's a whole different generation of people. And it was just like, okay, yeah, Dad's gay. It was more than I expected. It just gave me more energy to go forth.
I try to get involved through community organizations and events. I'm involved with a Stonewall Citizens Patrol. It's an organization here in the Uptown area that came about 13 years ago when 6 men were attacked outside the Pride Festival in Balboa Park. So we provide a weapons-free, hands-off approach to Neighborhood Watch. I'm on the advisory council with the Veterans LGBT Wall of Honor here at the center. We work with the community to nominate people who served under pre-Don't Ask, Don't Tell or Don't Ask, Don't Tell, who weren't recognized per se for being part of the LGBT community, or they were discharged while they were serving because they were gay or they were lesbian. LGBT members are no different than anybody else, and they're willing to serve.